What are 3 things I personally don't believe you should include when making monthly goals for your Teacher Pay Teacher store? And why do I believe those? And what do I think you should do instead? Hello everyone, my name is Sherry from Millennium Acres Education. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if this is not your first time. And today I want to talk about setting goals for your online business or Teacher Pay Teacher store. We know how to set goals and objectives for our students. We've been taught that, and we do it all the time. And we know that when we give our students a goal or an objective for the day, we need to make sure that that goal is measurable. Does that student know when they've met that goal? It needs to be obtainable and realistic. We need to know for sure that that child can meet that goal. And also it needs to be something the students can control, okay? That they have control over. And so when you're making goals for your Teacher Pay Teacher store, you need to think the same thing. Is my goal measurable? Am I going to know if I meet that goal? Is it obtainable? Is it realistic? Do I really think that I can do that this month? And the most important one, is it something I have control over? And the last one's kind of what I want to talk about. Do things that we set as goals that we really don't have a lot of control over. We may have influence, we may be able to impact it, but we don't really control it. And what are those 3 things? Well, the first one is followers. You have no control over whether or not somebody hits follow me on your store page or a link that you have somewhere, but you can do things to influence that. You can do things to impact that decision, but to be honest with you, I really think it's just the things you should be doing anyway, because having followers is not as big a deal as most people think. When you first start out, it makes you feel good when somebody follows your store, and you just feel like, I need followers. But the truth of the matter is, if you have a bunch of followers that are not ever going to purchase anything from you, there's really no benefit. There's no benefit to just having a follower, because followers are people you can send newsletters to, you can send information to, you can sell flyers to, and when you upload a new product, they will see that. And so if they are someone that's going to possibly purchase one of your products, then it's good to have them. But if you're an 8th grade teacher and you have kindergarten teachers following you and they're probably never going to purchase your products, then that's really not helpful to you. It might make you feel good, but it's really not going to be that beneficial. So I'm not saying don't try to get followers. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying don't stress over it. It's not that big a deal. And I personally don't think you should make it a goal. This month I want to get 5 followers, or this month I want to have 10 followers, or this year I want to have 120 followers, or whatever. Don't worry about followers. Just do the things you're supposed to do, and those followers will come naturally. Now, the second thing is conversion rates. And you're like, Sherry, you made 2 whole videos about how to improve conversion rates. Yes, I did. And I think conversion rates are important, but I don't think conversion rates should be goals. They should be looked at to help you set your goals. If your conversion rates are low, like, you want it to be 25%, it's 20%. You're like, okay, this month I'm going to get my conversion rate up to 25%. No, you can't control that, but you can influence it. Okay, my conversion rates are low. I'm seeing here that people are clicking on my preview, but they're not buying my product. What can I do this month to try to bring that up? Okay? Your conversion rates are to help you set goals. They're not goals in of themselves, because again, you can't control them. There are so many things you can't control. You can't control what somebody types into the search bar. You can't control how many results are going to come up when things are typed in. You can't control what people are going to do once they click on your stuff, okay? That's things you can't control. We want to influence those decisions. We want to try to impact them, but we can't control them. Now, the third one may surprise you, and that is how much money you're going to make that month. Now, does that mean I don't think about money? I don't hope I'm going to make money? I don't say, gosh, I'd like to make this much money this month. No, but I never make that a goal. Okay, my goal this month is to make such and such amount of dollars, because I'm not the one purchasing my products. I'm not the one putting money into my business. That's someone else's business. And so I want to try to do things to encourage people to purchase my products, but I don't set that as a goal. Now, again, there's a difference between long-term goals and short-term goals. And my long-term goal, first long-term goal, is for Teachers Pay Teachers to replace my teacher income. And I even have a specific amount. Monthly, though, I don't set those. However, I do something with money. I don't worry about followers at all. I just do what I need to do and hope the followers come. I don't set goals, I don't set milestones or anything, but you can. You can say, when I get 10 followers, I'm going to do this, or when I get 20 followers, I'm going to do this. But with money, yes, set those milestones. When I make my first $100, when I make my first sale, first $100, your first $100 day, your first $1,000 month, your first $1,000, all these things you can make milestones instead of goals. Does that mean you don't want to, have what you would like? Okay, but what I'm saying is don't set that as a goal and then feel like you failed if you haven't reached that goal. What are some things that you can do to encourage others? Create products. I'm going to create 3 products this month. And then what are those products? Okay, start with that. All right, I'm going to create 3 products this month. I'm going to create a seasonal resource. Let's say it's June and May, and I'm going to do a Memorial Day resource. Okay, I'm going to do a Memorial Day for high school, a Memorial Day for 3rd through 5th grade, and then I'm going to do a Memorial Day for 1st and 2nd. Okay, what am I going to put in that high school? I'm going to do this and have it all laid out. This is when this resource will be complete. This is when this resource will be complete. This is when this resource will be complete. And then I think about updating. Okay, I need to go back, because I'm doing that now. I need to go back and update all my Halloween resources. And then the next month I might go back and update all my Thanksgiving resources. And then there's other things. This month I'm going to learn how to do a website. And then the next month I'm going to actually build my website. Then the next month I'm going to put blogs on my website. Okay? Make very specific goals. If you're going to create resources, not just how many, which ones are you going to create? What are you going to put into them? So that you have to think as little as possible throughout the month. Also, you're going to need money. Okay, I'm going to learn about websites. Well, there's a 5-day free website, and you can go through and read that and learn that. But when you start setting up your website, you're probably going to have to put some money. So the month you set up your website, you may think, okay, I can spend this much money on my website. I need this much money for that. And so what I'm saying here is just be specific. What are you going to do this month? And how are you going to know when you're finished with that? Am I going to need money for this? Am I going to need to purchase something? Just take some time. I would do it like this is the middle of June, and I'm already kind of thinking about what I'm going to do for July. However, I belong to Lauren's membership. If you're interested, link below. It's $24 a month, which is crazy good. And every month she sets goals for you. And I'm kind of looking till July, but I also know that when she does her July challenge, that'll probably influence my goals too. So again, what should you do when making your goals for the month? You should make goals that are measurable, that they're attainable, and that they're within your control. Things that aren't in your control, you can make those milestones, and you can reward yourself when those things happen. Be very specific. Don't just say, I'm going to create 3 resources this month. Think ahead. What resources are you going to create? Do you need to do some research to do that? Are there things you need to purchase to do that? What are you going to do? And I usually have a create resource, update resource, and then I also have a building my business, even though I can't really afford to do anything that costs money right now, but I might just be learning, okay? I am going through a 30-day blog challenge. I'm not really ready to set up my blog, but I'm learning what to do when it's time to do that. So creating, have updating, and then have a learning goal. What do I want to learn about this month? What's something new I want to learn about? So I hope this was helpful. These are always just my opinion. Guys, there's income reports on here, and people talk about my goal for this month was, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with saying, I would like to make $500 this month. Just don't base your success or failure. Don't feel like, oh, man, I only made $300. That's okay. Did you do all the things? I want to make $500, so I'm going to do this, this, and this. If you did this, this, and this, you succeeded. Whether you made $100, $500, or $1,000, the money's not up to you. You just worry about what am I going to try to do to make that money this month, And then if you make it, celebrate. If you don't, say, oh, that's okay, because I still did all the things I said I was going to do. Again, hope this helped. Just remember, you've got this, God's got you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.